Hello, everyone. It's so good to be back here um, with our Beyond Meditation family. I was sharing with, we do an integration call with people who do the Journey into Miracles, and we had an integration call this morning, and which was like yesterday evening for those of you in the US. And I was just sharing that I've been told about the vibe of 2022. So I've received what the vibe is of 2022, and there's quite a lot that is unfolding, in terms of really getting to see the lay of the land that is prepared and ready to emerge, and it's going to serve us quite well if we focus on a particular way in which we utilize the flowing current energy of the rest of this year. So 2022, the vibe of 2022 it's got an ooh la la rejoicing vibe. That's the key thing to remember. And for us to really experience and benefit from that, what is important is for us to keep our finger on the pulse and be vigilant so that we are able to restore and resurrect ourselves where resurrection is required, but certainly restore ourselves and find our own rhythm during the rest of the year. And what would be even easier for us is if we are able to get into that restorative state and complete that process and the resurrection and connect to our own rhythm before the next slipstream, because that slipstream will anchor it so solidly and catapult us forward in all our intentions and projects that we are working with, that we will be able to take the full benefit of the 2022 vibe. This is still a preparatory phase between now and 2026. So the energies of every year are important and they're very focused for the duration of that year. 2022 energies actually kick in on the 22nd of December this year, and they continue till March 2023. So it's quite a long stretch that we're going to have the ooh la la and rejoicing vibe. Rejoicing whilst being in our rhythm, connecting to the attunement of ourselves, and having the space and time to operate from that space consistently, bringing forth what we stand for, will actually bring about a critical mass of transformations in humankind that will enable the 100 monkey syndrome equivalent to occur across the planet. So that's what we have to look forward to. So our Beyond Meditation sessions will continue to anchor the post-COVID world. And now that we know 2022 is Ulala and rejoicing, let's bring that vibe into our anchoring. I'm going to guide us through whatever it is that I'm guided to focus our attention on any of these sessions that support the regeneration and restorative process. Our focus remains on our own being, the being of you and all aspects of you. So we're looking at a full spectrum being of you: physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, social, and environmental. And it's wherever there is a need. So, we already know that one of the commandments is an up-leveling from sustainable to regenerative. and focusing on thriving rather than surviving. So in the work that we will do through Beyond Meditation series, we are going to focus our attention on that aspect, regenerative. So my efforts and your own efforts on yourself, give yourselves permission. Even if you go on a trance, even if you go into a deep sleep, just give yourselves permission to receive whatever is being shared, to do whatever you are guided to do, so that you can utilize what's coming through in such a way that the shifts, the upleveling, the transformations that occur can regenerate themselves, and you don't have to go back and repeat it. This is a planet of choice. So permissions are going to be brought back in. There was a period where the divine took over, and permissions are going to be brought back in somewhere around May 2022. And let's start working with that now itself. At a cellular level, let's start giving ourselves permission. When I say permission, I'm really only talking about you giving yourself permission. We give permission to others to take over, should we choose for that to happen. Even when we say that we had no choice, we really have chosen that. Let's just get conscious and work with our cells. Recognize that each cell, whilst a collection of cells makes up a human form, each cell itself has its own vibe, has its own rhythm, and it chooses to collaboratively co-create. But you're the leader, Your soul being is the leader of all of that. You, being one with your higher self, is the one that leads the show. So let's begin our session today. And again, here you will be sitting up. Your back does not have to rest against a chair. In fact, it's better if it doesn't. And if you must, because of ache or pain or anything like that, just be responsible for your own comfort. So allow yourself to sit straight. Your feet are on the floor. Your hands are cupped and placed on top of your knees. We're going to really partner with the whole structure of tissues and cartilages and, the entire joint structure that makes up our knees. We're going to partner with that. And we're going to partner with that to bring about a very deep-seated healing of our being. And it's going to be a partner in restoration. So you're going to, you use the cup of your hands and put it on top of your knees. Your eyes are closed. You can spread your legs a little so that you feel very comfortable. And press down into the ground with the base of your feet. Just press down very gently, no harshness required. And as you press down very gently, you'll find yourself moving back. And as you're moving back, imagine the back of your crown is being pulled up by a hook. Again, no pressure required. And you're now being pulled up. Your spine is stretched, your neck is stretched, your shoulders are dropped and back, your shoulder blades are slightly closer together. A cellular memory of this posture has been created. What I want you to do now is to bring your toes in line with your heels. So we often have them, angled outwards. I want you to bring them in line with your heels. So you bring them in a little. These little fine tuning of movements opens up different ducts for our energy flow. You'll feel the warmth building up in the middle of the palms of your hands And that warmth is entering your knees. And as you focus your attention on that, I want you to breathe in and out as if the breath is going straight into the palms of your hands, and that breath is exchanging its energy force with the knees. And when you're breathing out from the back of your hands. You're breathing in and out through your nose. Just imagine as if the breath is being released from the back of your hands. Now, when you breathe in, you're actually breathing in straight into your knees. Your nose is performing the breath action, but you're visualizing the breath is going into your knees. Breathing out through your knees. The middle of your feet are connected to the core of the earth. The base of your spine is connected to the core of the earth. And the connection is with that favorite alloy of ours that's made up of gold, silver, copper, and bronze. Some of you may already be feeling some tingling on your upper biceps. And that's just a DNA activation that has been invoked by you. Not everyone will feel it, depending on your readiness. Ears will be clicking away. Okay, the cords are now activated and they are taking out of your field any energies that no longer serve you. You remain focused on breathing in and out of your knees. You're breathing in love, kindness, and compassion. And you're breathing out gratitude and peace. There are so many fine channels that connect our entire body, emanating from the knees. There's a lot of life force, energy that is moving through your entire body. So be prepared for you to release that amount of energy by yawning or any other movements that might occur. Breathing in love, kindness, and compassion into your knees. And you're breathing out gratitude and peace. You can feel the heat exchange. So breathing in, that heat is going into your knees. And as you're breathing out, you're relaxing and you're experiencing this wonderful tingling in your biceps. You're also bringing back the memory in the knees of the exact amount of fluid that is needed to keep that joint working well. It's like we are applying our own WD-40 equivalent. Focusing your attention on your knees and you're breathing in and out. Just imagine now that with every breath you take, that breath is going from the back of your nose down your spine, back of your legs, all the way down to your calf muscles and being released. As you breathe out, that breath out is happening from the middle of the base of your feet into the core of the earth. It's anchoring you very solidly and quite beautifully. You can now lift your hands up. It's fine. The connection is made. The knees are activated. You can place them on top of your thighs. Your palms are facing upwards. You can touch the tip of your forefinger with your thumb. Imagine now that there are two ducts that have connected to the angular part of your elbows. And these ducts are suction ducts. So they're actually bringing into your body additional life force from the aliveness of all the beings that make up our earth. And these are beings that are enlightened beings that have been reawakened, some of them, and some have been further resurrected to support us to make this transition to the new era. We're now going to connect all of the 13 chakras and also align your mind brain, your heart brain, and your gut brain. Do you feel any stiffness in your neck? It's just a concentration of energy that is moving through it. So it became stiff to allow that energy to move. You can just softly move your neck if you need to. Okay, we're going to go into the 9-4-6 breath now. Align our mind, our heart, and our gut. Align the survival instinct with our presence, which is connecting to our thriving instinct. And as we do the 9-4-6 breath, you immediately plug into the 13 chakras that are now activated. Okay, let's begin. Breathe in 9, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold 2, 3, 4. Breathe out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathe in 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold 2, 3, 4. Breathe out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathe in 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold 2, 3, 4. Breathe out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just do 2 more of these. Breathe in 9, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold 2, 3, 4. Breathe out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Focus your attention into your heart. Breathe in love, kindness, and compassion. And breathe out gratitude and peace. Experience what it feels like when you anchor the vibe of love, kindness, and compassion at a soul level in your immediate field. And you use the release of that breath to spread gratitude and peace. Cells are invigorated and we are ready to do the human vibe attunement. Okay, let's begin the human vibe attunement. We are going to make this declaration, acknowledging ourselves as a human, receiving ourselves as a human, accepting ourselves as a human, in complete harmony and oneness between our human form and our soul presence. I acknowledge myself as a human. I acknowledge myself as a human. I receive myself as a human. I accept myself as a human. I acknowledge myself as a human. I receive myself as a human. I accept myself as a human. I acknowledge myself as a human. I receive myself as a human. I accept myself as a human. I anchor the human within humanity. I anchor the human within humanity. Take your hands in front of your heart. Hold them in a namaste. Feel every part of the part of your palms touching each other. Feel the energy exchange that is taking place between the two palms of your hands. Rub your hands against each other. Put them over your eyes. Open your eyes and then just dab your face gently. Come over your shoulders and do an energy sweep. We just received the information about the 2022 energies, and what we've done today is really connected the dots of our human vibe to rejoicing and ooh la la vibe, giving permission to ourselves to release that which no longer serves. So it's a very deep connection that we've done today. Go ahead and share your vibes for the post-COVID world that we shall anchor as we complete our session today. I'm just going to anchor ooh la la and rejoicing, aliveness. Thank you, David. Celebration, joy, magnificence, hearts, namaste, and heart. Beautiful. Miracle journey has begun with all the good vibes. Yes, how are you? Oh, wonderful. Blessings to all, pure gratitude and joy. Namaste, sacred serenity. Thank you. Ooh la la, wow. Expanded awareness, deep connection and bliss, powerful, regenerative, wonderful gratitude and joy. Great. In a few hours, I'll be doing the Pearl of Wisdom, and we have a few choices. I can do Pearl of Wisdom on rejoicing, or rejoice, special, or flowing, or choose a nugget of wisdom on ego. What do you think? You can put it in the chat. Gratitude. Thank you so much, Mynoo. Regeneration indeed. So, or you put it in the chat or send me a message. Flowing and rejoicing, it'll be one. Each of those is a pearl of wisdom. So, flowing or rejoicing. Rejoice, okay. Rejoice sounds lovely, great. Okay, and David, you've chosen rejoice as well. Rejoice, okay. So that's what the pearl of wisdom will be about, rejoice. Wow, great. Thank you all. I will see you all in a few hours.